So you're thinking about moving to Lawrence, Kansas. Well, in this video, I'm going to do a full map tour of Lawrence, Kansas. See, most people don't know this, but Lawrence is actually in between our capital, which is Topeka, the capital of Kansas, as well as Kansas City. And they're just short drives, and I'm going to show you how to get there, how long it takes, things like that. But also I'm going to show you how to get to the airport. That's important for a lot of people. How to get to the western suburbs of Kansas City, how to get to downtown. I'm also going to share with you how to get to Kansas City Chiefs and Kansas City Royals stadiums as well. All right, and so make sure you stick around. I'm going to take you through Lawrence. I'm going to show you some parts of Lawrence, and then I'm going to also share with you the best kept secret of Lawrence. So you want to stay until the very end. And so with that, we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time on our channel and you want to learn everything there is about living in Lawrence, Kansas, then make sure that you subscribe below and tap the bell for the notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Lawrence, Kansas. Hello, my name is Jimmy Ezell. My wife Nikki and I are part of the Living in Kansas City team. And every day we get phone calls from people just like you and you and you. And so whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, make sure that you reach out to us. All of our contact information is in the description box. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Lawrence, Kansas. With that, let's jump into my computer and take a closer look on the map of Lawrence, Kansas. Okay, let's take a deeper dive and go inside of Google Maps and take a tour of Lawrence, Kansas. Okay, here's a map of Lawrence, Kansas, everybody. And so let me just show you where it literally is. And one of the things, the first things I want to talk to you guys about is you can see this is Lawrence here, right in the middle. And it is literally in between Topeka, which is our capital of Kansas, as well as Kansas City. And so if you look here on the western side of Lawrence, you're literally about 20 minutes from Topeka. So if you're someone that's looking to work in Topeka, or maybe you're relocating to Topeka, but you don't want to live inside of Topeka, of course, you've got Lawrence as a vibrant town that you can buy a house from or rent. And we love helping people in Lawrence, so we can help you there. But the other side of it is if you're looking to maybe commute into downtown Kansas City, or you're working in Kansas City, maybe in one of the suburbs, in Lenexa, Olathe, Overland Park, these Shawnee, maybe these suburbs here. Then of course you got a very short drive as well, about 30 minutes or so from on the eastern side of Lawrence to get to downtown. So if you look here, let's just show you guys on the map. You go to and just type in Lawrence, show you so you guys can see Lawrence, Kansas, and Topeka. And what's great about Lawrence is where it's positioned, everybody. All right, just to get to Topeka, this is on the east side. You can see it's 27 minutes there. But if you were on the west side, where a lot of people live, of course, you're only talking about a 20-minute drive into downtown Topeka, right? But if you're going to take Lawrence and you happen to work maybe in Kansas City, see what that looks like. You're looking at about exactly 40 minutes, right? And now here's what's great about Kansas City. And if you are living out in Lawrence and you have to make it to Kansas City, is that this Interstate 70, which actually goes all the way to Colorado and also all the way over to St. Louis as well. But they go into Kansas City 40 minutes. There's typically, until you get, closer past actually 635, when you get down this area is where you'll actually see some traffic. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Getting into town, very easy. One other thing is for all of you that maybe have to travel to the airport, you'll see here, this map. So you just take 70, which again is the major interstate into the city. You also see here, this is where I live, here out Bonner Springs, but look, and then you just take 435 all the way up to the airport. And like I said, it's about a 45-minute drive. Now that could be a con as well for somebody that may have to travel a lot. But in terms of a pro is that there's no traffic literally typically to get to the airport when you're on the western side of the city. Okay, if you're downtown maybe, but when you're out here, it's a straight shot, all highway to get there. And we've got a brand new airport in Kansas City, so you'll love that. Very easy to get in, get out. Tons of parking. You got places like the parking spot, even some hotels. You can drop your car off, and of course there's parking at the airport as well. You got that. Now, one other thing about Lawrence is that a lot of people do, of course, like to go to the Chiefs games, right? And the Royal Stadium. So you'll see this straight shot again, 46 minutes all the way over to, not all the way to the outskirts of the east side of Kansas City, but where's the stadium? You can see that there. And of course, with Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs there, and then the Kansas City Royals. Lots of people love our sports teams. And then also, if you look here, downtown Kansas City is here. You'll see this is just booming. Downtown, you can see right here, Legoland Discovery. This is the Crown Center area. That's where that would be at. The National, this is Crown Center as well, this area here, because you can see that there's a World War I museum and memorial. We're known for that as well. So a lot of great things in Kansas City. Negro Leagues Baseball Museum is there. And then, of course, if you go here near the riverfront, you'll see you've got some casinos, major casinos. Bally's is there. Harris, Kansas City is there. If you go a little bit further out, guys, there's Ameristar as well. And then also Charles B. Wheeler Downtown Airport is for a lot of private jets as well. So that's there. And so, yeah, very close proximity to Kansas City. And then over a little bit further is Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun. That's our big major water park as well as an amusement park. And then also near here, guys, closer to downtown, this area is all being built out as well. The riverfront area, you know, in Berkeley riverfront right here. This is where also the new women's stadium is at. Beautiful trails and walking, things like that. So a lot to do. I mean, we'll do videos, find our videos about Kansas City. Today we'll really hone in on Lawrence as well. All right. So I just want to show you guys from a proximity standpoint how, where Lawrence is positioned. And it's literally it's greatly positioned in between Topeka and, of course, Kansas City. So it's not a suburb; it's actually a town on its own. But because it's so close, we live out in this area, western side of Kansas, that we definitely love helping people in Lawrence be able to buy, sell, or invest in their home there in Lawrence. Okay, all right. So let's dive into Lawrence and go in depth a little bit more. And I think first thing first. Lawrence has access to some great lakes, okay? Let me show you some of them here. The first one is going to be, of course, Clinton Lake. Now, this lake is absolutely beautiful. You know, you're only talking about 35 square mile lake, so it's not massive, but you can take motorized boats out on it. Great for tubing, and just enjoying it. The sunsets are amazing with the west side. Facing if you're there at the lake. There's a marina. If you want to rent a boat, you can do that as well. Lots of hiking, lots of trails. A lot of people love it. You can even see there's a off-leash dog park. Myself personally, we have taken our family there. We've boated, we've tubed, we've also camped out at the state park, especially when my kids were younger. With lots of friends, we had some really good memories there at Clinton State Park. So that's a major fun place to go to for people in Lawrence because it's literally right there, real close. But if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see there's some other places that people like to go to. Come out here. There's some bigger lakes. Like here's this one here is Hillsdale Lake down here. And what's great about Hillsdale, everybody? Let me show you there. So you've got Hillsdale Lake there. And this one here is going to be Pomona Lake as well. So we've got Clinton Lake, Hillsdale, Pomona, and then up here, everybody, is what we call Perry Lake. So real close to Lawrence, you've got 4 major lakes. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because, we are landlocked. And and so people love the lake life. We call it the lake life here in the Midwest, especially in the Kansas City area. And so instead of the beach, we go to the lake, right? It's the lake life. And our family, since we're so close on the west side of Kansas City, we like going to Perry Lake. It's a little bit bigger than Clinton even, but real close for everyone that's in Lawrence to be able to go over here to Perry Lake and enjoy that lake. Once again, a marina there. You can there's even a restaurant bar there at the top of the hill, and then also you can rent boats there as well. We actually just rented boats there not too long ago. It was a lot of fun, 2 days in a row. And so it's just a great place to have fun. So like I said, very close to Kansas City. One thing I was going to tell you too, is if you're driving into Kansas City, all right, from Lawrence, you can take 70 in, or you can take K10. We call it K10. But I want you to understand also Kansas City has a major loop system called 435, all right, that's on the outskirts of the town. And what's great about what's happening between Lawrence and Kansas City is there's a lot of growth out here, okay, development. Of course, lots of development going on in this area. And I share this with you, and then, of course, this whole area and this area south as well. These are pockets on the western side of Kansas City. tons of Bayshore, the little small towns growing. You come up here on the north side of town. Of course, this whole area is being built out. Platte County is growing. Here's a great town, Leavenworth. You'll see videos of these on our channel as well. Lots of growth happening out in Lee Summit, and also some in Blue Springs, Independence area. And so just a lot of growth happening on the outside because we are landlocked. We don't back up the mountains, we don't back up to the ocean. We have endless growth in Kansas City. So for anyone looking at, you want the big city, it's definitely there in Kansas City, sports teams and barbecue and all things that we're known for. And so make sure that if you want to learn more about those neighborhoods too, make sure you find our videos on those as well. Let's spend a little time in Lawrence, Kansas now and dive in a little bit more for all of you there, and so you guys can see it. And once again, major highway systems coming in through with K10 and I-70. And I'll just show you, let's kind of go ahead. Everybody, it's no secret, Lawrence, Kansas is known for also University of Kansas. That's one of the big pros there. It's a Division I school, and Lawrence is known as being a college town, very young population there. And when I do go look for the full vlog tour, and you'll actually see some clips and things of us taking you around Lawrence. But I just want to give you some highlights. You can see here, this is the University of Kansas right there in the middle. Of course, that's where the happening place is. About 30,000 students there. Here's the KU Innovation Park. Here's the business center area. If you're a golfer, just know some great golf courses. Here's the Jayhawk Club is there. Up here is the Lawrence Country Club, and then down here, this is very popular, Eagle Bend as well for you golfers. Okay, there is a little airport too, but it's a more private, like a small regional planes. So if you need to fly commercial, you need to make sure that you go to Kansas City. Like I said, it's about a 45-minute drive there at MCI, or Kansas City International Airport. And then, if you look at the map, you'll see one of the things I want to show you all is that like we come in on K10 a lot, and so do a lot of people. And this is a major intersection here. This street here goes all the way up. But if you look and we zoom in, you'll see like Hobby Lobby's there, Target, your bigger box chain stores are in this area here, and then Mattress Firm. You got some car dealerships, things like that. But then you move up, you got Chick-fil-A, Raising Kings, Texas Roadhouse, those type of places there on this major street here, 59 Highway. But it's also called Iowa Street, so it's also called Iowa Street. Now, the other thing about Lawrence that's a big deal is, of course, you have a Haskell Indians Nation University, which is really cool. I think there's about 130 tribes, different tribes that actually attend there. So that's really nice. And then move over here. The big thing in Kansas, in Lawrence, actually, is Massachusetts Street. So they call it Mass Street. And this is a very happening place. Mass Street is especially, remember, it's a college town and 30,000 students. If there's some big things happening with KU, and typically there is, this can get very, very busy. So I want to just show you some highlights of Massachusetts Street. Free State Brewery Company, great place to eat, and of course get a good beer. They have their own beers that they craft as well, so you'll love that. My wife and I have been there. Then you just take a nice stroll and make sure you go check out our blog tour. You'll see some things about Massachusetts Street on that one as well. But then Ramen Bowls is one of our favorite ramen places. In all of Kansas City. So we love going here. Really, really good ramen bowls. Let me ask you a question. Do you like it spicy? I like mine just under spicy, and so ramen bowls is good if you like that kind of food. And then you go down, Fuzzy's Taco Shop is another one of our faves, just because it's good value and the tacos are good. And and of course they got some drinks there too. You can have some fun there. So a lot of good little places right there on Massachusetts Street. That's definitely what what Lawrence is known for, Mass Street, and a lot of fun there. Now, inside of Lawrence, you can see all the different subdivisions, right? You're gonna find homes, everybody, from 200s all the way up to even $1 million. But a lot of them will be in the $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 range. So inside of this tour here, you can see in Lawrence, there are homes everywhere from $3, $4, $5, $6, even up to $1 million, all throughout Lawrence, Kansas. And so what I will do is, let me just show you guys a little bit of this. I actually teed this up so we can see it. I'm searching homes from $300 to $1 million. And if we go to results, you can see the map, and you can see the different 334,000. They're all over. You'll see that most of these homes, okay, all right, because I'm pulling up the 3s and the 4s, is that, you know, you can look here. Let's just pull this one. There's a $450,000 house, all right, and in a subdivision. And so if you're coming from the East Coast or the West Coast, maybe a bigger city, you're going to find out that, you know, these homes range 150 to 170 per square foot. So this is great. This is a really nice house. Let's take a look at it real quick. So, you know, this one here, 4,500 range core. I think it is what it is, maybe. So if you look at this house here, you know, it's got 4 bedroom, 2 bath. And so this one's about 173 square feet. 173 square feet. Move-in ready, so that's nice. It's great. And let's see, we'll find us a couple more. So you got that one up there, and if we pull up, you can see here's the 9.4, almost $1 million home there. It's a 5 bedroom, 4 bath, well constructed home. You can tell. Backs it to a green space. It looks like in the back. Upgraded finishes. Nice, very nice. All right, so just this little sneak peek there. Let's see, anything else that you know about it? 5 bedroom, 4 bath, so that's nice. And then what else we got? Okay, let's do a 639. So in this one, so it is 5 bedroom, 3 bath, and total square foot, you're about 3,900, 3,946. So it's about $162 a square foot here for this one here. And let's look at it, just take a peek. Yeah, it's in a subdivision. Very good, very nice, nice. So make sure you find our vlog tour video as I do a deeper dive into these. But I just want to show you guys that the different price points you're going to find at Lawrence, okay? What's great about Lawrence is that you can get a great starter home in the 2s and the 3s. And if you're looking for, you know, definitely more, you know, quality in subdivision, you got 3, 4, 5, 6 homes. And like I said, find our vlog tour and I'll give you a real tour of the city, plus also go into some subdivisions so you can see that as well. So one of the things going back to Lawrence is that I love Lawrence because for people that are looking to maybe not live inside the city, want to have a smaller town feel, you know, Lawrence is going to be great for them. But also it's a vibrant town, a lot of culture, and because University of Kansas there, a lot of younger people will be there also, you know, that live there. And so definitely make sure you find our pros and cons video. Make sure you find our vlog tour video so you can learn all about Lawrence, Kansas. And like one of the things about Lawrence too is that you'll find out there's plenty to do, you know, to stay busy there. But if you want the bigger city, you can just come over to Kansas City. Like I said, you're looking at maybe a 30-minute to 45-minute drive to everything in Kansas City. So that's what's great about it. So a little bit outside, because you'll find out, and when we do the other videos of all the suburbs, you can see some of the homes can be definitely a lot more than the square footage that you're seeing here at 150 to 170. I just showed you a few today. But, you know, it's a great place to be able to live, safe, very educated town. And so if you're looking to make a move, whether it's in 9 days or 9 months, we want to help you have a smooth move to Lawrence, Kansas. Make sure you call us, text us, email us, or our favorite one, of course, is schedule a Zoom. And I'd love to hop on a Zoom and meet you as well. Get your questions answered if you're looking to make that move into Lawrence, Kansas. All right. So with that, everybody, this concludes this video. But we hope to see you in town. And with that, have an amazing day. We'll see you soon.